I've been working on a couple random video game projects lately, but I couldn't really land on a direction until I came across The Farmer Was Replaced. I think it is a pretty cool idea where you code your farming robot to perform various tasks. I have been thinking about making an auto-battler sort of game, but give players more control over their units. Perhaps not as much control as The Farmer Was Replaced, where you can literally write Python code to instruct your robot to do exactly what you want, but rather using building blocks for algorithms so your units can follow a general plan throughout the battle. I wanted the combat to take place in a chessboard-like grid and in a turn-based fashion. For the initial demo, I wanted the player to have some basic controls such as what is the condition to trigger the action, what is the action itself, and what is the target. This was the first checkpoint where I am testing out the first battle plans. All units here have the same plan, which is just if in range of the enemy, attack the enemy, if not, move towards the nearest enemy. I tried to create the first example level, which couldn't be solved by just run and hit the enemy tactic. In here, the player must set a plan such that the archer uses its special ability, which pushes away the enemy when they get too close. Here's another example with a custom solution. The player must set a custom rule such that only when the enemies are close enough to their units, the units must back away and continue attacking, otherwise they will lose. The one thing I realized after my first playtest session with a friend was that the battle plan setting UI was very unclear. And given that you spend most of your time in this UI planning out different ideas, it should be a pleasant experience to use this UI. So I went back to the drawing board and came back with this. Now each entry you make has a clear label so you know what you're selecting, and all the text is bigger and clearer. There's even some clarification sprinkled in there for better user experience as well. The next thing I wanted to add was different themes so that not every level felt the same. This is the first step where all I have done is recoloring the background, the board cells, and adding some decor around. This still looked pretty flat and boring, so then I started adding some textures to the ground, wrote a custom shader to have randomly shaped clouds run across the map, and this is the result. And I think it looked much better. I think the winter theme looks fun, but it is kind of out of place for the game's overall medieval foresty vibe. So here's another theme. I call it the Hell theme, but it's more like a volcanic area. Moving forward, I realized I really needed to add a tutorial for this game. And this was a challenge for me, because even though I worked on a half-dozen game projects over the years, I actually never made an interactive tutorial before. There is a lot of buttons to press while you're setting up your unit, so I wanted the tutorial to be as interactive as possible so that I wouldn't need to depend on writing a wall of text that the player wouldn't want to read. My idea was to write this shader that grays out everywhere but the selected UI element using its bounds, which actually worked super well. This way I could direct the player's attention to different parts of the screen without writing a whole amount of text. Next in line was polishing the art even more. First, I improved the scene transition fluff to fit the theme better. This is what it looked like before. My initial goal was to make it look like a dark portal or something, but this looked more like a bunch of ink blobs. And this is the new one. The idea is to make it look like we have taken flight to go to a different land where the battle is taking place. I think it looks overall much better. The next change was a big one, so I pushed it off until the last moment. I initially just created these generic sprites for the units, basic medieval fighters and orcs, but I wanted the game to look more handmade and have my touch to it. I started by testing out different art styles. I was initially gonna make all the units a medieval geared robots since we were sort of coding them, but at the end I realized not everything has to be so literal and fluffy animals look better. So I drew some hedgehogs as allies and boars as enemies. Here you can see their base structure and me drawing them as a warrior for the first try. And here is the first test with those animal sprites in combat. I think this looked significantly better than what I had before. The other ones looked like they were stickers, like out of place. These sprites really fit in with the world. In fact, I think they looked so good, I think they deserve to be on the main menu. So I updated the main menu background from this boring landscape artwork to a bunch of different units in combat, which looks so much more alive. During the development of this demo, I have also created a bunch of content including a dozen different ally units, a dozen different enemies with unique abilities, and a total of 15 levels in 3 different themed zones, including 3 boss fights. And just to talk a little bit about level design, I didn't want this game to be so hard that the player must write pages and pages of battle plans to perfectly execute. But on the other hand, I didn't want it to be easy enough where there's no challenge and you can just use the same plans at every level. Given this limitation, I realized quickly that making handcrafted levels was the only solution. This was a challenge for me since every single game project I worked on before has been mostly procedurally generated, since as a one-person team, it is just simply easier to make a lot of content for players. And handcrafting levels was challenging because it is really up to me to decide what the problem and the solution is, which is a huge part of the player experience. My current approach has been to see what tools I have given to the player, looking at all the kinds of different options in the battle plan, such as the different conditions and triggers and the different units and their abilities in the player's disposal. Then, I try to create different levels where each level has a focus on a specific theme, such as this level where you must exactly position your unit using the battle plan, otherwise they die to the strong area of effect abilities. Or this other level where you need to prioritize targets in a specific order, otherwise your team won't be able to beat them. And don't worry, when you beat a level, you get a star next to it. And I have personally tested and beaten all 15 levels, so you should be able to do as well. In fact, the latest playable build is available to be played on the browser for free right now. The link is in the description. I am at a crossroads now where I can't decide if I should move on to another project or keep fleshing this project out, adding more content and interesting levels, etc. Which is why I would love to have your feedback. Please try out the game and let me know your thoughts. If there's enough interest, I might develop this into a full game. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you next time.